Hey, what is up, guys? Flex Media here, bringing you yet another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And this right here, this is more or less just a bonus, like a thank you for clicking on the video. Yeah, I actually had very good luck on Beerus's banner. Now, a lot of controversy surrounding Beerus's banner. And you know, honestly, like, I helped stir the pot a little bit because, you know, quite frankly, I was pissed. I really was, and I was summoning at 3:30 in the morning, and, you know, I was quite salty. I looked at the banner, I said, what the? There's no cooler. So I was really looking forward to cooler. That's a very hype pull for me. That's a second dupe in that guy, so that's really going to unlock, you know, sort of the rest of his power, by the way. But yeah, I was really upset, you know, by this idea that Cooler was not on the banner. I was really looking forward to picking him up with red coins, just on the off chance that I did not pull him. Well, I say off chance as if I can pull units. I actually did on the Beerus banner. I actually pulled Beerus, so be expecting some videos on our boy Fizz Beerus. Quite strong, quite strong. I don't have STR Weast, but we should be able to work some things out. Anyway, this is actually going to be a 3-for-1 special. This is Why Does This Exist? Volumes, I believe, 6, 7, and 8. And quite frankly, like, just being honest with you guys, like, there was a pretty steady stream of content coming in for Dokkan. And I was getting pretty busy with my schoolwork. If you guys are new to my channel, number one, thank you for stopping by. But I'm actually in a pretty intense nursing program. I am doing my best to bring you guys content every day. I do a pretty good job about bringing you guys videos every day. Sometimes, just on a Saturday or Sunday, I do have to devote some time to the family or devote some time to the studies. So you guys get it, right? I really do my best, though. So this is Why Does This Exist? And we are talking about, of course, the Extreme Z area. Now, I've been saying right along that if you guys are ever going to partake in the Extreme Z area, it's for these three guys, the three Super Saiyan 2 Gokus, who I will go over right now. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put little icons on the screen so you guys have a reference of what I'm telling you. So after the Extreme Z awaken through this event, the Extreme Z area, we are on the difficult stage now. I usually like to do one run through each of these. But anyway, let's go over this guy. This is the Whirlwind Strike Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Goku. And his leader skill is all types, Ki 3, and 50% to stats, which is significant for this event. So actually, he's the best leader currently for the Extreme Z area. Of course, you can only use units that awaken through the Extreme Z area, or in theory will awaken through the Extreme Z area, this hero and villain extermination event. His passive skill, well, let's go over his super attack, actually, because that's significant, too. He raises attack and defense, and he causes immense damage to the enemy, and that's a one-turn raise of his attack and defense. So that's really strong. He causes immense damage. That immense damage multiplier is not to be trifled with. Now, right here, getting hit kind of hard. As you can see, he's hitting about 400,000 there. That is a just 0% in the dupe system SA15 unit, so he's going to be hitting hard. His passive skill is all allies Ki 3. Again, very good. Very good. Providing Ki to all of his allies, particularly on that Super Saiyan 2 team. If you were able to pull Majin Vegeta, your boy was not able to. But on that Super Saiyan 2 team, providing Ki to, like, LR Kale and Caulifla, for instance, and when we, you know, and LR Gohan as well, both LR Gohans, you know, that's obviously very helpful. And then when we get more LRs for the category, that's really good. So he's going to get that when, and then he's going to get attack and defense 77% when performing a super attack. Okay, we just got taken down, by the way. I did want to go ahead and leave that in there, just simply because, you know, it's how it happens sometimes, guys. You know, if you get Whis and Hachiyak on the same rotation, man, you can really struggle in this event. But anyway, he gets an additional attack and defense 30% per Super Saiyan 2 category ally, self-excluded. attacking in the same turn. So essentially, he's going to get an additional attack and defense 60% if you've got, you know, 2 other Super Saiyan 2s on the same rotation. His links: Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Infighter, Prepared for Battle, and Shattering the Limit. And he is on 5 different categories. He's a Majin Buu Saga guy. So he's, of course, on Majin Buu Saga, Pure Saiyans, Goku's Family, Kamehameha, and Super Saiyan 2. So that is Whirlwind Strike, Super Saiyan 2 Goku. He's really good. He's quite a hard hitter, to be honest. And then he's, of course, providing ki to that rotation. Or, well, yeah, to the rotation, but to the entire team, right? There's Hachiyak just getting absolutely blasted. I don't have much potential in any of these guys. I talk about this Extreme Z area all the time when I do these videos, and how much I dislike it. Now, I've been grinding them just simply because, you know, if you guys are unfamiliar with the event, it's quite an easy grind. Now, you can get a little bit unlucky sometimes, and then, like you saw, like, we died, right? And that ended up being a waste of stamina. But it's really not bad. Essentially, you have to grind all these stages. Like, each different path that you go down, you have to do like 3 runs, and you're good. And then sometimes you can get a little question mark bubble, and that's 1 less run that you have to do. So one good thing to do when you're doing these Extreme Z areas is you want to make sure you have type advantaged units, because you get supered by one of these guys, you're going to take 70, 80k damage, which, you know, against 140,000, I mean, you're talking about more than half of your life, right? So half of your HP. So very important. We did end up getting an extra, you know, set of gold medals there. Now, this is the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku. So again, I will have a little icon on the screen so you guys can reference this as well. So he is an all types leader, Ki 3, attack and defense 40%, so no surprises there. Now, he causes supreme damage and then raises attack for 6 turns, so that's nice. Again, and you're going to find out in his passive that he's a support unit. So any support unit that's doing extra stuff on their super attack, you're going to find is really, really good. Just, you know, take a unit like STR Whis, where he's like lowering attack and defense and sealing, you know, that kind of thing, or stacking attack is good as well. Wow, we just one-shotted him. No big deal. No big deal. Sometimes if you get the right unit out there out front, I do have the Fizz Piccolo rainbowed. I found it worth rainbowing, and that was specifically when I did not have Dokkan Fest Piccolo. But that Fizz Piccolo provides 70% defense to the whole rotation, and then of course he actually hits fairly hard. I did get him up over 2 million, I think, on a normal 170 led team. But anyway, this guy's passive skill: all allies Ki 3. Again, so good, right? To the Super Saiyan 2 team, any team he's on. And then he's going to get attack 30%. And then he's going to provide Super Saiyan 2 categories allies defense 30%, and then attack and defense 70%. So just to go over that again, all allies Ki 3 and attack 30%. And then he's going to be providing Super Saiyan 2 category allies defense 30%. And then he himself is going to be getting attack and defense 70%. So if you're running him with Super Saiyan 2, they're going to be getting attack and defense 30%. Or just straight up any team he's on, he's going to be providing all allies attack 30% and 3 ki. That's really good. Again, oh, we got the stun there with Whis. That's about the only redeemable quality of that Whis. Again, I've said this in all of these other videos. I sincerely hope that AGL Whis and the Fizz Hachiyak, when this is all said and done, we should have about 20 stages or so of this hero and villain extermination Extreme Z area. When it's all said and done, I really hope that Whis and Hachiyak get awakenings, and then they get Extreme Z awakenings. I think that would be really, really cool, and actually make it worth grinding, because like they are literally, like, they're the worst. Now I do have both of them at SA10 and all dupe paths unlocked, but I don't know, man, like they just you know, Whis stuns. Hachiyak has this ability to heal you at the end of the turn if he's got the deciding blow. but it's so pointless in the Extreme Z area because once you win, you win. There's no point in getting healed, right? You know, because this is the only place you'd ever run Hachiyak, right? So anyway, guys, we are on the Fizz Super Saiyan 2 Goku stage, stage 8. Now this guy, again, he's got that same leader skill, all types key 3, and then attack and defense, and HP 40%. Again, no surprises. All of the units except for the tech SS2 Goku have that leader skill. And his super attack, he's essentially like, he's the mirror image of the AGL one. So he's going to cause supreme damage to the enemy and raise defense by 30% for 6 turns. A 30% stack for 6 turns is significant, so do not undersell that. Raising defense obviously is going to make him valuable in a lot of different events. You know, Super Battle Road, even Legendary Goku, at the very least, he's going to have type advantage against Int UI Goku. And if you can give him full additional and he stacks his defense, even if he gets 1 or 2 extra super attacks, he's going to be very, very strong defensively. But his passive skill, all allies key 3 again, and defense 30%. And then Super Saiyan 2 category allies attack plus 30%. And then attack and defense 70%. So again, he does, again, like I said, the mirror image of the AGL one. So he's providing key and defense. And then Super Saiyan 2 category allies, specifically, he's going to be providing attack 30%. His links, Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, and Shattering the Limit. All of these guys are basically the same, right? Majin Buu Saga category, Pure Saiyans, Goku's Family, Kamehameha, and Super Saiyan 2. I really like the idea. So obviously Majin Buu Saga, they are always going to need help. There's not too many other Super Saiyan 2s on the Majin Buu Saga, but at the very least, he'd be providing defense and key to a lot of units you could be running him with. And then, of course, I love all of these units on the Kamehameha team. There's not a ton of strong Super Saiyan 2s on that category. So we have the Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku, the Int one, and the AGL one. The AGL one you're going to find actually is quite useful. I would dare say more useful than the Dokkan Fest Int one. But I really like the idea of the Kamehameha team having more support units. It needs them. It's got a lot. As you guys know, it has a ton of top tier options. You know, obviously AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku, or excuse me, Gohan leads the category. You've got the blue fusions on it. You've got the 3-year fusion LRs on it. You just have so many strong units. You know, the Dokkan Fest LR in Cell. I mean, and that's just to name a few, right? There's a ton of top tier options. Any strong Goku or Gohan or Goten unit, they're going to be on that category moving forward as well. And then, of course, any strong Cell units moving forward. I don't know how much else they can really do with Cell. I suppose they could give us another version of the unit. I think of just, Perfect Cell when he transforms. I guess we could get a standalone one of those, but standalone units are very rare these days. I suppose he'd probably be a summonable LR, but we are wrapping this up here, guys. Just remember, if you can just have 1 or 2 units, maybe with some potential investment, they can carry you. Like you saw Fizz Piccolo take out almost 100% of this dude's damage, right? And just do the grind for these 3 specifically. I don't blame you for not grinding up the rest of them, but these 3 are worth the grind. So anyway, guys, that is the video. Why does this exist? For these Super Saiyan 2 Gokus. Slap a like if you enjoyed this video. I'm doing this grind so you guys don't have to, but do this one. Consider subscribing if you're new. Catch you in the next one. Later.